right, guys, we are back slightly later in the month with a single.
And so the important thing with this single was we asked you guys for a song by an artist that you mistook for another artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was the deal. And a lot of you guys mentioned Badfinger and said that they sounded very, very similar to the Beatles. And then we even read up on Spotify a little bit, and it was saying that they were actually kind of close to like Paul McCartney, and he like assisted them, that they got signed to his label. So I guess it makes sense that their influence kind of got in there, but they're saying that they totally just mistaken it. It just came to that point.
Which either way, if I'm gonna get mistaken for anybody, being called Beatles-esque isn't a bad thing. At least
it's
me.
a very good problem to have, but it is a problem.
Woo!
So this song is called No Matter What.
No Matter What. Well, I think with that being said, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Ooh, really cool guitar tone.
No matter what you are,
Ooh, love that back
I
and forth.
will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl. Ooh, girl, with you. No matter what you do, I will always be around. Won't you tell me what you found, girl? Ooh, girl, won't you? Knock down the old gray wall. Be
Yeah,
a
the
part
ride.
of it all. Nothing to say, nothing to see, nothing to do. If you would give me all,
And the bass is so like Liverpool bass.
give it to you. Nothing would be, nothing would be, nothing would be. No matter where you go, there will always be a place. Can't you
Recorded.
see it in my face, girl? Oh, girl, want you?
Nice slide guitar.
Knock down the old gray wall. Be a part of it all. Nothing to say, nothing to see, nothing to do. If you would give me all, 'cause I would give it to you. Nothing would be, nothing would be, nothing would be. No matter what you
Ooh, very cool.
are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl. Oh, girl, with you.
Oh.
Want you.
That was a cool fake out.
They got me.
Girl, you, girl, want you.
Okay, there you go.
For real this time.
I was gonna be like F.
Dang, they got us so good and hard.
Dude, they really did.
Wow.
Whew.
So great guitar tone. So I
was
don't think it
great.
was an organ. I think it was another
Yeah,
guitar.
it was a guitar. Like within 10 seconds, I was like, oh, nope. Especially when the slide came in, I was like, but the tone sounded like similar to the
Very
organ.
different. Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. So I love that they did like the whole panning in both sides, and
Mm-hmm.
normally only one guitar would play the exact thing that they're playing it together, right?
I think it was like in the right mix. I heard like an arpeggiated just like playing
Mm-hmm.
of like just like single notes. And then in like the left, they're strategically kind of like doing upstrokes or just kind of like strums, or like slow strums, but just almost like simulating, like it's almost like you're arpeggiating a chord, but it's actually like you're just strumming slow or just weird
Yeah.
things like that. It's where like, they mix well, but it's like not the same.
It seriously, it felt like when you're playing guitar, like that rhythm is normally just done by one guitar, right?
Yeah.
And by taking out one of the major accents from the one guitar and just letting another guitar play it, it gave this super cool stereo effect.
Yeah, it was
Very,
very,
very
interesting. Felt like the Beatles song you never knew you wanted, but not by the Beatles.
Yeah, kind of. I can definitely see why this feels Beatles, or why people were suggesting it.
Yeah,
as a
but then
Beatles song.
also it has like its own like flavor, like certain things they did where it's like you probably wouldn't see the Beatles doing it,
Yeah.
or at least I haven't seen them do like that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very, very cool song though. Love the vocals, like all the effects. I don't think there's anything I disliked about the song really.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It was just good. Just a good song.
Yeah, it just felt strong. What they did was just pretty much straight ahead, like that 60s rock and roll, and it felt great.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Bass sounded great. The drums were cool. Vocals sounded cool. The harmonies again, very Beatles.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome.
I wonder if a great feel good song.
I wonder if like Paul actually helped produce them, or if they produced at the same place.
I'm not 100% sure. I know I read that he wrote one of their songs, not this one, but like one of their songs. And he basically gave it to him, and it was like one of their first hits. It was like number 4 over in Britain, and then like number 7 in the U.S. or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, oh, here you go. Like
Dang.
What? Paul McCartney's like, here's a banger.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that.
I know they're all kind of close, you know.
Yeah.
And I read it when they were a little upset because whenever they had interviews, they would always be more so asked about their relationship with the Beatles rather than being asked about their own music, which I could see how that
Gift
would
and
be
a curse.
like a pretty exactly.
Yeah.
But either way, very cool song. What do you think the rating's gonna be?
I feel like it's an A.
Okay, I'm feeling A+, dude.
Are you really?
I like the song. It really does feel like the Beatles song you never know you wanted, but not by the Beatles. That's what it feels like. I think this song gets some airplay.
It feels like a little earlier Beatles, and they're just not my favorite era of Beatles.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm
fair.
saying? But either way, really, really cool.
I
There's
think,
nothing that was
I think
done
my
wrong.
girlfriend loves that era of the Beatles, so I've heard it a lot and been exposed to it, and I've just been saucing in it a little bit.
I feel
you
that.
know?
Yeah, I feel that. All
All
right.
right,
Well,
either way, great song.
yeah. We'll have another pick, another poll later on in the month.
Absolutely.
Leave some suggestions of other types. I mean, this one was bands that you thought were somebody else. So
Give us some cool little categories to throw at y'all, you know?
Yeah, let us know.
Have fun with it.
With that, we'll see you.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you had a good time watching that video, go and upvote the video, subscribe if you're not already. Check out some other videos here on the YouTube or on the Patreon if you want extra juicy stuff you can't get on YouTube.